What's going up, Fusion Corp fans? This is Bernie here, back again with you with another kind of what did we learn from today's episode of Raw, which is September 4th, 2017. And I hope you guys enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. Hopefully it was a lot of fun. You guys did some cool things, relaxed, whatever you guys did. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it. But let's get to the thick of things. Let's talk about this Raw. The things that we kind of learned about from the Jason Jordan match was that we're still not letting Jordan win. I don't know if they're trying to build sympathy with him, but what I noticed in the commentary is that they're always having these moral victories, per se, that they add in there, trying to say, Jason Jordan didn't win, but, he fought hard, he was close to doing it, which is annoying, and it doesn't make any sense to me why you would do that for him. I mean, if you wanted to push him, then push him. Don't push him and then de-push him, because then it just makes him look like a jobber, and it kind of, when you're the son of Kurt Angle, you're expected to do a lot, and it's looking like he's not really going to do a lot. But, we'll see how it goes from here. Maybe these moral victories will turn into winning victories. And then, of course, out comes Roman Reigns from this match after Cena wins, and we just, it wasn't as good as last week's one, I'll say that. The thing that was really weird is that they were on a little tangent about Roman Reigns' balls. I don't know if, that's a Vince or Kevin Dunn thing. Not insinuating, just I don't know if that's their thing. But that's what we got. That's what, stood out to me in this promo. Other than, Roman Reigns saying that Cena couldn't beat a rookie, even though he's like a 16-time champ. And then John Cena counters, talking about how, you're the golden boy and you need to be taught a lesson. All this stuff, it's going to lead to their No Mercy match. We'll see what happens next week. Probably going to be another promo between Roman Reigns and John Cena. Hopefully it's better than this week's, because this week's was kind of lackluster to me. But the thing I really want to talk about here was the match after, which is The Miz versus Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental Championship match. I really like the way that Miz and Jeff Hardy, danced in this match. It was a lot of false finishes, which are always good, taking it from New Japan. And it was cool to see kind of a weird ending that The Miz won. I was a little surprised about that, because I thought, maybe we'll get this IC belt on Jeff and we'll see a face have it. I think a face is probably the best person for the IC belt, because, it's a working class belt. It's for the hard hitting, the grinders. And, Jeff's done his time throughout the WWE when he was there. But instead we got The Miz, which, keeps the streak alive. It makes me think that maybe The Miz shouldn't have lost his Intercontinental Championship matches throughout, from his SmackDown days into his Raw days. It didn't make any sense for Dean Ambrose to have it. I just think it would have been better if The Miz would have kept it the whole way through. But that's just me. But like I said, this Miz Jeff Hardy match was really good. I really liked it. Then we went to the little backstage promo that we got. And, the one thing I will say about Nia is that she is an intimidating force when she doesn't talk. When you see her just in person or just on TV, she comes across as something that's going to kick your butt or your ass. But when she talks, it kind of the illusion goes away from that, and you're left with just this very nasally, whiny kind of voice, which doesn't really help a heel character at all. It kind of makes you seem like the big muscular dude, but then you got the pipsqueak voice, which people won't take you serious. And the one thing that we learned from this promo though with Kurt Angle, little backstage segment, was that Nia and Emma were in a little spat, and Kurt Angle said that if there's going to be a tag team match between you two versus Sasha and Alexa Bliss, and if Emma and Nia Jax win, both those girls are in it's not going to be a one-on-one match anymore for the women's belt. It's going to be a fatal four-way, which, a little bit of groaning, but, it's good to see that my girl Emma's finally getting a chance at the belt. Even if not a chance at the belt, but a chance to star as in the main event. She's finally in the main event picture. Even that's what the thing I just get frustrated with WWE with, is that I think Emma's a really good wrestler. And the way that her moveset and all that is really good, but they just really it's just frustrating because she's good, but she doesn't get the push. Or not, you don't even need like a main event push, just do like a little mid-card thing and, get over that way, and then when it's your time, you can move up. But let me stop rambling there. The next thing we got was just this god-awful Enzo promo. Last week on 205 Live, he cheated to win, and, he talks about being crafty, being smarter than everyone else on 205 Live, which, it's looking like that Enzo is going to make a heel turn in the 205 Live. But, the crowd still likes the how you doing chants, all this Enzo stuff. But I think it's going to wear thin, especially these next coming weeks, because they're trying to change the narrative with Enzo because of the backstage heat. And I just see this going a completely different way for Enzo. And, of course, this was another 6-man tag match that we have here on Raw. Really boring. Nothing, of course you had your spots here and there, but nothing that really brings any context or layers to the 205 Live division, and it's just another boring match that probably shouldn't have happened. And Enzo, again, in this match, cheats to win. So, it goes on the theme of Enzo's always cheating to win. It's going to get, his teammates, Grand Metalik and Cedric Alexander, to kind of question him, and then they're going to probably have a feud there. And then, of course, we get a little backstage segment between Sasha and Alexa. I love the interaction between the two because there's real backstage heat between the two. And I love the way that they, it looks like it's genuine, like they don't like each other. And that's what kind of makes me draw to their little feud that's going on. But, that's really it from that. They're going to go to the match soon. So after that, we got a little Finn Balor promo. That is another thing that I wanted to talk about here was, Finn Balor cutting a promo talking about how he should have the IC belt. It should be around his waist. But, of course, we all know that Bray Wyatt came and cheated. Again, why do we need this match to happen? Bray Wyatt is a jobber, essentially. Good on the mic, but just a jobber in the ring. So who cares what he says? And it's just another lame results that are always incoming. And then what we learned a little bit more was that between the Sasha and Alexa thing, they both lost tonight's match, which is very interesting. Emma got the pin, which is always nice to see. And now we got a fatal 4-way. This kind of makes me think that anything can happen in this match. I think it allows Sasha to get her rematch, which is obvious. But then it will allow Nia to win, I think. I think this is going to be Nia's time with the belt. I would love to see an upset with Emma having the belt, but I think it's just going to be Nia's time because that's what the next person they're moving on to. And then, of course, for our main event that we had tonight was Braun Strowman versus The Big Show. Again, they double reinforced the ring. It was an okay match. Big Show's getting up there in age. I don't think he can do this as well, but it is what it is. It was Strowman getting the win, of course, on a pin with a big slam. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of your Monday Night Raw. So, all in all, nothing really that we learned other than it's going to be a fatal 4-way now for the Raw Women's Championship. And we also got a very good Miz versus Jeff IC title match, which should lead into an interesting feud between the two. I don't know what's going to happen. Also, another thing that I would like to point out was also they did a backstage segment with Jeff and Matt Hardy, and Matt was talking more and more in his broken form. So I feel like that form is going to be coming really, really soon to the WWE, which is very needed because right now, in my opinion, the Hardy Boys are kind of a stale act, and no one really wants to watch that. Not that no one wants to watch that, but I think it's wearing thin, and crowds are starting to kind of get bored of that gimmick, and they want that delete chant going on through the arenas. But, this is, again, Bernie here from Fusion Corp on this September 4th, 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw. I hope you guys are having a great Monday leading into Tuesday when this video comes out. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. Come at you with another video this week. Take care, guys. Peace.